Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to cover my favorite sketch geometry creation tool, and that is the point command. Points are construction geometry. They're there to help. They are not bound, which means they can't be used as a profile for an extrusion. Basically, we use them to lock down a location. So for instance, if I click point, I can put a point anywhere. Point here, point there, point here. Now I can move these points. I can dimension these points. So I can dimension them in the Y, and I can dimension them in the X. And now that is a fully constrained location. What can I do with that? Well, I can use that as the location, let's say for a 2-point center rectangle. And now that is fully constrained. How do I move the rectangle? Change the dimension. Now, the other thing that I've already shown you how to, or where we would use a point, is if we were going to use the slot tool under a rectangle. It's easier to just throw in a couple of those points. I'm going to use a symmetric constraint. We'll get to constraints next, or at least down the road. And that's going to be symmetric about this geometry here. And now they're equally spaced. Now I can throw in a dimension. Points also are very convenient when you're working with projected geometry. And that's one of the next things we're going to get to is a project geometry tool. But basically what that allows us to do is work with geometry that is not on the plane that we are sketching on. So we'll cover that later. Just know that the point tool is very useful. As we continue on through our tutorial series, I am going to cover using the point command quite heavily. So you get to see a lot of different application for it. So just know that it is there. It's a very powerful tool, and we'll use it a lot in this class. Thanks, have a great one, and we'll see you in the next video.